Read to me. Fancy Nancy and the Posh Puppy by author Jane O'Connor and read by Rita Redner, multi-award-winning comedian headliner at the Venetian in Las Vegas.
Hi, I'm Rita Redner, and today I'm reading one of my very, very, very favorite books. It is called Fancy Nancy and the Posh Puppy. I am ecstatic. That's a fancy word for happy. We are going to get a puppy, a real one. Oh, I hope we get a papillon, like our neighbor's dog. You say it like this, papillon. In French, it means butterfly. I help Mrs. Devine take care of Jewel. We take her to the beauty salon. We buy her new ensembles. That's a fancy word for clothes. Papillons are so posh. That's a fancy word for fancy. There's only one problem. My parents. Papillons like to stay indoors, my dad says. They're too little and delicate, my mom says. What about one of these dogs? I shake my head. Too big, too brown, too plain. Sometimes it's hard being the only fancy one in a family. Then I get an idea. That is spectacular. That's a fancy word for great. We can babysit for Jewel. My parents say okay, and so does Mrs. Devine. My family will see how happy we'll be with a papillon puppy. I introduce Jewel to my doll, Maribel. I show my sister how to groom Jewel and how to scoop her poop. My sister wants to hold and kiss Jewel. I tell her, you must be gentle. What a responsible girl you are, my mom says. Some dog is going to be very lucky. Merci, I say. That's French for thank you. Two of my friends are walking their dogs. Come over to my house, I say. I'm puppy sitting and all the dogs can play together. Rusty splashes in the wading pool. Jewel hides behind my legs. Scamp plays fetch. Go, go, Jewel, go, get the ball, I yell. Jewel just looks at me. She gets exhausted pretty quickly, I tell my friends. That's a fancy word for tired. While Jewel gets her beauty rest, we have refreshments. Oh no, look what my sister is doing. Poor Jewel is terrified. Mom, come quick. Jewel is going to be sick. Ugh. When we get our papillon, I'm not letting her near it, I say. My mom whispers, she doesn't know better. She was trying to be nice. I know that. We take Jewel back to her house. She is a perfect dog for Mrs. Devine. But maybe she isn't the perfect dog for us. I am so sad. I hardly get fancy when we go to the King's Crown for dinner. On the way home, we drive by the animal shelter. Let's take a look, my mom says. All those dogs need a family to love them. I ask the lady, are there any fancy dogs here? And she says, I think I have the dog for you. She's funny and she's playful and smart and cuddly, and her name is Frenchie. Frenchie. Oh, I like the sound of that. Frenchie runs right to me and jumps in my lap. She likes it when my sister hugs her. Frenchie is the perfect dog for us. My dad says Frenchie is a LaSalle Spaniel. That is a very unique breed. Unique is a fancy word for one of a kind. You know what? Maybe that's even better than fancy.
We want to thank our supporters for making this story possible. This story is provided to you by written permission from HarperCollins Publishers. All rights reserved.